All right, when we talk about New York City and some of those numbers, 90% of freight is brought in by trucks. And we know another problem we're dealing with right now is that supply chain issue. The Trucking Association, we've got a few weeks left until Christmas, and they say they don't have the drivers. Supply chains across the board. You've got the, ships in port, unloading those ships, and the drivers who've got to deliver it. Before the pandemic started, they said they had a shortage of 60,000 drivers across our country. And now, Marty, that number's at 80,000, but you can't have these people, working overtime because they're behind the wheel.
Well, they passed a law that said you couldn't because these commercial drivers were getting into accidents because they were fatigued, because they were working too much. Look, there was always an issue of shortage of drivers, but it wasn't really, you couldn't see it before the pandemic. Now you've got in Los Angeles, you've got about 70 some odd ships backlogged now from going 12 days to unload. It's now, I think, 17 or 18 days. Clearly, that's an issue. Some people in government and industry, big business and industry, are saying maybe we shouldn't use China as a place to manufacture. Maybe we should take another look at Mexico and South America, where ships can come up instead of offloading in Los Angeles, maybe New York, definitely Florida, where there are really slips that are vacant, so you can offload vessels. I think what this is exposed is Los Angeles and California may not be the optimum place for ships to unload, and I think people are going to have to look at other localities to offload. It's a union issue, it's a job issue, it's a very, very sticky issue, but business has to get a hold of this, and I think we're going to see a change of where goods and services are manufactured, and China could be the loser if we bring more jobs home to the North American hemisphere.